Hey YouTube, coming at you with a deck profile update. This is my Chaos Stun, my updated version. Just a tiny bit faster and a little bit more consistent, and I like the changes so far. They've really helped me out in playtesting, and I plan on taking it to locals tomorrow, and I'll give you a report on how I did. But for the deck list, you have your boss monsters. I'll just go over my boss monsters first. I have one Gores, because he stops OTKs, why not? One Blackluster Soldier, obvious, it's Chaos deck. Only running 2 Chaos Sorcerer this time because I changed up my spell lineup, so I only need 2 right now. I'll explain why later. Still have my triple Thunder King because Thunder King stops so much. Again, this wins so many games just by having him out. It's really good. 2 Doom Cows because stop effects. 2 Kaiku because he's amazing graveyard control. 2 Summoner Monk because it helps me get rid of dead spells in my hand while special summoning. I can get a light and a dark target out pretty easily with this deck, so Summoner Monk helps. Got 2 Veiler, may up it to 3, I'm not sure yet, but 2's been working just fine. 1 Breaker, because he breaks things. Also, this is my response to how many times I'm going to be getting the TG matchup now, so he's been working out pretty well so far. 1 DD Warrior Lady, because it helps remove stuff, only 1 now. And some changes to the deck, I added Sangan and Raikou. I don't have a high monster count, but Raikou seems to give me good mills because I can search him out late game, and when I just need to pile monsters to go into my grave so I can special summon Sorcerer or BLS, he's there to help me out with that. Sangan because he searches out Veiler, Summoner Monk, and Raikou. Those are pretty much his reasons. That and DD Warrior Lady, but that's not really that big of a deal. I guess for my spells, I should get to the biggest change probably is this setup right here. I'm running 2 Gold Sark and 2 Pot of Duality. Pot of Duality turned into a dead draw a lot, even at the last time I went to locals with this deck. So I decided to just put it down to 2 and instead add 2 Gold Sarks. Gold Sarks let me add stuff like BLS, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, you know, Game Changer, Luck Sack cards that pretty much just help me win that duel. So I like Gold Sark because it's never dead in the hand. If you draw into it, you can still add something to your hand using it, or Digit or Summoner Monk. Pot of Duality was just becoming an interference, especially when I had Ryo on the field and I couldn't use it myself, and it just sat there until I was hoping to draw into a Summoner Monk. Spells are pretty standard from there on in. Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, pretty staple. You know, Heavy Storm being your back row removal, same with MST, running 2. Trap lineups, kind of the same, a little bit of change. I'm running the Solemn Brigade still because it ceases to be good, even with MSTs running around. Starlight Road to protect my back row. Mirror Force and Torrential because they do work. Triple Compulse. It just is such a good card. That's all I have to say. This card keeps winning me games, so that's why I upped it from 2 to 3. And just, it's an aggressive card. That's why it's so good in this deck. Because when they go to set something, I can be like, alright, Compulse, boom, back to your hand. Or, alright, they get their Synchro out, boom, Compulse it back. You know, it becomes a card that's never a dead draw, and you can never not be dissatisfied by drawing it. And 2 Threatening Roar instead of 3 this time. I may change this out for Mind Crush Dust Shoot. I've been siding it in so far, but, you know, I guess it just depends. I'll do Threatening against OTK decks. I'm thinking of actually just maining Dust Shoot and Mind Crush, and then just siding these in against maybe decks like Twilight and a lot of other like OTK, FTK decks. But anyway, that's the deck. So far it's been so good, testing it against stuff on Dueling Network and friends. Pretty much, it works a little better only because I think the biggest change that helped the most were the Gold Sarks and the Raikou. Raikou helps me set up my grave, even when I'm only running, I think it's 19 monsters. I didn't really take time to count, but he literally is searchable by Sangan. Flip him, get a mill, helps me fuel my Chaos Engine, even with my low monster count. And Gold Sarks pretty much help me add my win conditions. If I draw into both of these, alright, Blackluster Soldier and Heavy Storm. You have 2 turns to win, and then they just come into my hand in 2 turns, and then I win because I destroy their back row and then proceed to go all BLS on their ass. So, yeah. Overall, I think the deck's pretty solid, and I will definitely keep you guys posted on how I do at locals tomorrow with it. Thanks for watching, YouTube, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.